Okay, this is some more load testing of this Ryobi power station. More grinding. Alright, that is the grinder. Now for the welder of science and doom. Okay. Legify. Here's the rod. Need to grind off a bit for the grinding clamp, of course. My new pumper. Get the welder on. Alright. 0%. So again, as I said in the previous video on this thing, is it's super actually at low level. And what do you click? Overload. Press reset. Dial it back to 60 amperes on the thing. Okay, so for future reference, horrible freight, titanium stick 225, 120 volt mode on 65 amperes. This thing pukes. 60 amperes, it works. And it puked again. Okay, so future reference, this thing is not happy running 564-7014, so I'm going to try swapping to some 6013, which I had the four-sided kit. These are the same ones as before. What to do. And of course dial it back to about 45. That's also really nice thing about this tiny rod. You don't want to stay in the stinger because the stinger is made for like 3/32, 8, 5/32 more common rods. Now, this isn't the code work welding that I'm doing here. And it picked. Okay. He's a lot less happy. Come on, you. Going back to 40. Interesting. Now, this has been sitting outside, but not for long enough for the batteries to really get cold. At least the cells they're in. So, I guess I know quality film work, but this is going to get cut down in post. So done. Now it seems a lot more happy. For whatever reason. Okay. I need to poop again. Yay! So definitely if you had two of these things in parallel, that it probably wouldn't be vomiting like this, but yeah. I mean, it works, but not ideal. Problem is having to drop another $850 on one of these things. If you need it, it can be done. And it pooped. Yes, beep. So yes, the buttons on this could be easier to press. Interesting that it's vomiting now, but it didn't puke with the load before. Excellent, eh? That gives me an idea for an experiment. Stand by. Okay, there's the power used by the welder. Also as an experiment, because I wasn't having these issues before with a work light running off of the thing at the same time. I'm running a 60 watt, or at least 60 watt 130 volts, so it's probably on the order of 54 to 55 watts. But what this might be is control loops in the inverter thingamajig puking, going from, you know, fairly low load at, you know, not the greatest power factor to rah! Well, we shall see. Did not poop, which is a good sign. get a fresh rod of science. Fresh rod of science. Here we go. Riding out of focus. Yes, for future reference, it definitely seems to like running on with some kind of an extra load besides the welder, so that way the control loops in the power station aren't going. And because I didn't see that, I will in post see what kind of electricity this welder was actually using. The do-over with the 564-7014. Make it back up to 60-ish. And here's at least on the scale. I haven't done any kind of calibration testing to see how super accurate it is, but then again, this isn't exactly precision operating current territory. Alright, here's the stinger, here's the stinger. So for future reference, auto darkening welding helmets are not exactly very suitable when doing them. Because it will darken you. Okay. And it pooped. Okay. So that alone doesn't help. I mean, the trick seems to work for 1/16 rod, but not for 5/64. So anyways, know more about the operation of this thing than we did before.